Councilmember Chaburka, who is asked to be excused. We will begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, and we've asked a color guard member of the Ogden Fire Department, Matt Hess, to come up and lead us in that.
Please repeat the Pledge of Allegiance after me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll now observe a moment of silence. Thank you. Okay, at this time we have under our acknowledgments an item, the proposed sewer improvement district tax increase, which is noticed, and we'll invite Councilmember Heyer to talk on that.
Thank you, Chair. This is something state law requires. There is a consideration of a tax increase or truth and taxation hearing that will be held at the Central Weber Sewer Improvement District board office. I'm on the wrong place here. Oh, anyway, so it's just that. I go down through here. Okay, on August 19th, 2024 at 6 p.m. That's at 2618 West Pioneer Road in Marriott Slaterville. So this is just to meet the notification requirement that the state law requires.
Thank you. All right. Up next, we have approval of minutes. And so for the joint work session of the regular meeting of June 11th, 2024, Councilmember Blair.
Yes, thank you, Chair Ritchie. I have reviewed those minutes and found them to be correct.
The joint work session and regular meeting of June 18th, 2024, Councilmember Heyer.
Yes, Chair, I have reviewed those and the minutes reflect the content of that meeting.
Thank you. The field trip of June 25th, 2024, and work session and regular meeting of July 2nd, 2024, Councilmember Graff.
Yes, Chair, I've reviewed the minutes of all three of those gatherings and find them to be correct as far as I can recollect.
Awesome. Wonderful. And finally, the work session, special meeting, and closed session of July 9th, 2024, Councilmember Myers.
Chair Ritchie, I reviewed those minutes and find them to be correct, and I would propose that we pass and approve the minutes of all these meetings.
I'll second.
We have a motion to accept the meetings and by Councilmember Myers and a second by Councilmember Graff. This is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
All right. Very good. Okay. We have a recognition. We've asked Councilmember Heyer to go ahead and read this regarding the Ogden City Fire Department's 150th anniversary.
Yes, thank you, Chair. I was very honored to be asked to read this recognition. As you know, I'm a big fan of our public safety folks, particularly our fire department. I wanted to be a fireman one day before I discovered I didn't have what it takes. But I so appreciate these guys. And I look out and I hardly see any of these guys that actually look 150. So it's pretty exciting. Anyway, this is a proclaiming August 5th, 2024 as Ogden City Fire Department Day in Ogden City. Whereas on August 5th, 1874, a catastrophic fire known as the Great Conflagration, I hope I said that right, struck downtown Ogden, resulting in destruction of 9 buildings. This disaster underscored the urgent need for an organized fire response, leading to the formation of the Ogden City Fire Department. And whereas the Ogden City Fire Department boasts a rich history, being the second oldest fire department in the state of Utah, the department has achieved significant milestones, including being the first city in Utah to earn a Class 3 ISO rating in 1969 and hiring its first female firefighter in 1989. And whereas Ogden City Fire Department has been a cornerstone of community safety and resilience, its inaugural station, Hook and Ladder Company Number 1, was established in 1880. Today, the department operates from 5 stations, reflecting its growth and unwavering commitment to serving the community. And whereas the Ogden City Fire Department provides a broad array of services, including fire prevention, code enforcement, fire investigations, incident responses, and comprehensive medical services. The department also coordinates hazardous materials and technical rescue teams, aircraft rescue firefighting, SWAT, paramedics, and wildland fire suppression in collaboration with local, county, state, and federal agencies. And whereas this year marks the 150th anniversary of the Ogden City Fire Department, to celebrate this milestone, the department will host a fire prevention open house on Monday, August 5th from 5 to 8 p.m. at 2186 Lincoln Avenue. The community is invited to join in commemorating this historic occasion and honoring the dedication of our firefighters who have served our community for over a century and a half. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Ogden City Council and Mayor Benjamin K. Nadolski hereby proclaim August 5th, 2024 as Ogden City Fire Department Day in Ogden City. We encourage residents to join us in recognizing and commending the Ogden City Fire Department. We honor the bravery, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment of our firefighters, past and present, who have dedicated themselves to the safety and overall well-being of our community. Passed and adopted this 30th day of July.
All right. Thank you. That's a good clap. If we can have Chief Matthew and also Ashley Phillips come on up and we'll present this plaque to you here. But if you mentioned you had some items here, so let's do that, and then we'll get some pictures. And
yes, Council Chair and Council members, Mayor, thank you very much for recognizing Ogden City Fire Department and having a day on August 5th celebrating 150 years of existence. Some of these firefighters might think that I was around for maybe the centennial celebration, but no, I wasn't. But nonetheless, it's an honor and privilege to serve in the capacity as fire chief with such great men and women behind me that tirelessly commit to their profession, their craft, and do an excellent job carrying on some of the rich traditions that came before us and that we learned from. And we hope to continue to carry that forward as we move forward. On behalf of the fire department, I'd like to thank Ashley Phillips and the members of our department who put this celebration together that's going to occur Monday. We've got a number of department members that are helping put together this celebration. One of the elements that we did put together is a history book of the Ogden City Fire Department, which we will present a copy to you as well as a copy to the mayor for the city council to review. And I'd like to turn some time over to Ashley to give a little bit more perspective on some of the historical events that took place and some of his own personal history with the fire department, his family history with the fire department.
sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. So I really appreciate this opportunity. This has been a lot of work we started this about 2 years ago, knowing that this day was coming. And there's been a lot of effort and time that has gone into it, and it's been appreciated. It's a momentous occasion. So with that, the unfortunate events of August 5th that sparked a fire that engulfed some of the city of Ogden, it also marks the day that the citizens of Ogden began to form and establish a fire department in 1874. And this is the Ogden City Fire Department. It also began a now 150-year tradition of honor, pride, and service to the community of Ogden. As this 150-year mark approaches soon, we wanted to look back at our history and honor those stories that make us who we are today. This history is where we get a true feeling of what it is to be a firefighter for Ogden City. We worked to gather 150 years of stories and personnel and put them into a book to memorialize this time and share it with the community that we serve. We also wanted to memorialize August 5th as Ogden City Fire Day, as to never forget those who have worked endless hours, past, current, and future, to protect, heal, and serve this great community. With your help as a city council and with the support from our mayor, we have been able to make this possible. This also would not have been possible without the countless people, and especially those who made up a group committed to see this through. Those specifically are Captain Chris Berry, Captain Greg Pedersen, paramedic Jaden Burnett, engineer Steve Smith, engineer Dusty Lauren, engineer Alex Sanders, firefighter Jordan Williams, and administrative secretary Lindsay Mahosky. Also, a special thanks to Chief Mike Matthew in supporting this cause fully. As for myself, it creates a great pride within me to think that a lot of this history and the stories of this book started from an article that was written by my grandfather, an Ogden City fire captain, almost 60 years ago. As the fourth member of my family to work for Ogden City Fire Department that spans over 4 generations, I am proud to be a part of this celebration. I am also proud to work for a fire department that's steeped in honor, pride, and service to Ogden. I, along with all of my colleagues, past, current, and future, thank you for dedicating this day to honor us. And with that, we've presented you a copy of this book that incorporates 150 years of tradition. I thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate that. Chief, if you want to come up and we've got this plaque here. Yeah. How do you want to do this?
We go down there.
Wonder if maybe I'll just come up. Sit up in the center here.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
can
go
we
that
invite all the firefighters up? The whole everybody. Yeah.
Especially the mustache brigade
Let's
in the
get,
front.
let's get everyone. Yeah. Get everyone up here.
Let's move on down.
We'll just center it here.
We want to just do this right from here?
Yeah, just
Have some of them come up. The shorter ones?
Come on. We can do that.
come on up here. Feel it on both sides.
Some of you guys come on around. Come on around up.
Oh, we're coming.
Come on over this side.
open space over here.
They love the attention.
Let's see how we can do this. Yeah. Just slide together and
It's not that scary. It's not that scary. Come
you
on.
guys slide down this. Or, here we go. Maybe get a couple of you guys on this side too.
Yeah, a couple of you guys down there. Why don't you come on up? You're kind of wide.
We'll scoot down this.
They can stand on this side.
I'll do a can. Everybody look in here. Hold still. I don't know how this is going to be shared anywhere, but if
You need my old iPhone that does a pen?
I think I'm good.
All right. Okay. Sounds great. Thank you very much.
That's you guys.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
You're the best. Thank you. Thanks, Chief.
I'll give you a hug later. Are you like the new earrings? I know. Just today. I'm like, who?
Really?
Yeah. Really? CEO there? The board chair, and I'm on the board.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
The CEO.
All right.
Is there any other? Any other acknowledgements?
Um,
Sometimes we do that.
yeah, we can do that now.
Okay.
Yeah, we do so. Okay, yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you for being here. You're welcome. You're welcome to stay for the remainder of the meeting, or you're welcome to head out. We appreciate Ogden City Fire Department. This is just, it really is remarkable. So thank you again. Thanks for all that you do. I kind of jumped through here. As far as acknowledgements, Councilmember Myers has an acknowledgement he'd like to make as well. And where we're in the recognition portion, it seems appropriate. So go ahead.
Well, thank you very much. I'd just like to bring to the city's attention that former Ogden City School Superintendent Brad Smith passed away recently. His services are going to be this coming Friday. Brad is like a brother to me, just an amazing guy. And he's only 58 years old, and so his death seems a little premature, but I wanted to bring it to the attention that one of the noble, great pillars in our community has passed away prematurely in my mind. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd seen that as well.
Additionally, Brad was a state superintendent of schools as well. So just thank you.
Thank you. Okay, any other acknowledgements or recognitions? Mayor?
Is it okay if I?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. I didn't know if you want to do that now or perfect.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's with very mixed emotions that the news of Chief Eric Young's retirement has been submitted. He has been a giant in our community, a consummate professional and leader. And when he came to me late yesterday and told me his plans to retire, I went through a whole range of emotions. We've notified the staff today through an email. He's had personal discussions with his leadership team and, of course, members of his family and in the administration, and we've sent out a press release. I want to make sure that we recognize and celebrate his accomplishments as an officer, and as a chief, and all the ranks that he's filled in between. But this is time to celebrate a career of accomplishment and achievement, both for him and for the department and for the city and our community of people. And also, I want to thank Deputy Chief Subi for his willingness to step up and serve as acting chief while we work on getting a recruitment out this week. I have full confidence and faith in Deputy Chief Subi's leadership, and I know that he'll sustain all of the progress made under Chief Young's tenure, and I know that we're in good hands. But big thank you to Chief Young for his career, and look forward to seeing him thrive in new ways in his new life. But boy, will he be missed, and no doubt about it.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Up next, we have our consent items, the Sustainability Committee appointments. Consider a motion.
Chair, I'd make a motion that we approve the consent items by approving the appointments listed in the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Heyer and a second by Vice Chair Myers to approve the consent items. This is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Do we have any of those appointees here today? I don't think I see any here. Okay. Next, we have Coralie Jensen, our Deputy Comptroller for Management Services, to address the council on the proposed Parking and Mobility Enterprise Fund ordinance. Welcome, Coralie.
Oh, thanks, Chair Ritchie, and thank you, council members, for the opportunity to present tonight. What we have to present is a proposed ordinance that is amending the municipal code, which will authorize a new enterprise fund for the Parking and Mobility Fund, which will account for all revenues and expenditures associated with the parking program. And this will be under the Administration of Management Services. In addition, we're also recommending updating the code to include the airport and BDO property management enterprise funds being under the Administration of Community and Economic Development, and the medical fund being under the administration of the fire department. And then all of our, these are all the enterprise funds that are currently in the city and what departments those are being managed under. So again, our request is consider adopting the proposed ordinance that updates the municipal code section 2-4-13. So thank you.
Wonderful, thank you. Any questions for Coralie or discussion? If not, I would entertain a motion on this item.
Chair, I'll make that motion then that we move that we adopt ordinance 2024-23.
I'll second it.
All right, we have a motion by Councilmember Heyer and a second by Councilmember Myers to adopt proposed ordinance 2024-23. This is a roll call vote.
Councilmember Blair.
Aye.
Councilmember Graff.
Aye.
Councilmember Heyer.
Aye.
Councilmember Myers.
Aye.
Vice Chair White.
Aye.
Chair Ritchie.
Aye, that passes.
I just want to make a quick comment, if I'm understanding this correctly, that it's more than just the Parking and Mobility Enterprise Fund. It's where each of these funds are going and who's going to be managing them. And it's more than just the Parking and Mobility Enterprise Fund. So in addition to, am I saying that correctly?
In addition to, yeah. Yep. The head nods, yes. Okay, yes. All right. Very good. At this point, we welcome any public comments. This is the opportunity to address the council on any issue. It's not intended to be a question and answer series, but an opportunity to address the council on any topics or questions you have. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes. State your name for the record. And we'll look to see if there are anybody online first, and then if anybody in the chambers. Okay. Doesn't look like we have any public comments, so we'll go ahead and move on to comments from Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I already mentioned the big news.
We do have one person here for public comment.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right on
Welcome.
time.
May
Right
I
on.
speak?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. Teresa Bramwell. Sorry, I was kind of listening to the tail end of the meeting as I was walking up the stairs, so I don't know everything that went on today, but so I ran in here quickly. But I had an issue that happened at my home, 2 issues actually this week, about homeless people that have been camping or putting their stuff or living, or I don't know exactly what they're doing, but on my property in the past 2 weeks. And I had the opportunity to have a conversation with one of the guys, and I kind of got the backstory of him, how he arrived on my front porch. And I thought you might want to know, because it's not something that I can fix, but it's maybe something that you can fix, and I'm tired of dealing with it, so if you can fix it, I would appreciate it. So I came to bring my garbage cans in last week and discovered that there was a whole household full of stuff sitting on my front porch that wasn't mine. So I called 911 and I said, hey, I've got a homeless encampment on my front porch. There doesn't appear to be anybody here. I don't know who it is. So I was waiting for 911 to come. They never came because they were apparently busy with other more pressing issues at that time. But the guy who the stuff belonged to came, and I said, you know, who are you and where do you live and why is your stuff on my porch? And he said, well, I just got evicted from this place up at 858 26th Street. And my cousin lives over here in these apartments.
And I used to live in the house right here that's where this Family Dollar is. So that's how I came to be here. And I was going to call you and ask you if I could put my stuff on your porch, but I just couldn't find your number. And I was like, did any of the no trespassing signs, the like 15 of them that are posted all along the front of my property, not deter you from putting all of your belongings on my porch? And he said, no, I thought I'd just call you and you just let me. And I said, well, no, I won't. And you need to get your stuff off my porch. The police never came. And so he proceeded to move all of his stuff into the Family Dollar parking lot. And I said, well, if you have a cousin that lives in the apartments, and, you know, he said that he didn't get along with the landlord and he just needed $100 to rent a storage unit. But he said his mom had been dealing with the landlord. I said, if you have a mom and you have a cousin that lives within a block of here, why are you on my porch? And he said, oh, I just didn't think about it. I thought you'd let me. So that's what I'm dealing with. Just thought you might want to know. Thank you.
Thank you. That's incredible. Thank
That
you.
was really nice.
That was the music I make.
That was
fanfare.
Yeah, there's your walk-up song.
Your own anthem.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Comments for mayor.
Yeah.
Get
my walk-off song ready there, Garside.
I want a song. Brandon.
Yeah. So I already mentioned the news about Chief Young. In addition to that, we also, I just want to bring to your attention, if you haven't heard already, maybe you have, that we had an officer that was involved in an accident. Someone in the community ran a stop sign and hit one of our officers. He's banged up, but doing okay. And just a reminder to the community to slow down, look around, and be more careful. Seem to be having a lot of accidents this time of year, and it's happening across the state. So also my condolences to Roy City Fire Department for their tragic loss of a member of their team as well. These guys do hard work, and sometimes they lead hard lives, and they're dealing with a really hard tragedy right now within their department. So just want to send our love and condolences to them from here. Thanks.
Thank you. Council member comments.
I have a quick comment. This weekend is Ogden Pride. I wear my jacket a lot on Pride weekends. It starts on August 2nd with the queer prom at the Monarch, and then there's a rally on the 3rd, and then the actual Pride Festival is on the 4th down here in the amphitheater area. So if you want to have a good time and come out and enjoy the weather, 100-degree weather, yeah, do so. So, yeah.
I noticed the amphitheater has those sunblock things there, so that definitely makes it nice in the afternoons to get some shade. So, any other council member comments?
Chair, I just want to recognize the recent past, Pioneer Days, and all of the festivities that happened, clear from the Lindquist Pups concert and fireworks, all the way up to the last day of the rodeo. It is such it's so rewarding to a guy like me who has lived here my whole life to be from Ogden. This community really comes together, and we know how to celebrate. So many of you participated in the parade and went to the rodeo, and it was so good to see all of the thousands and thousands of people that we live and work with surrounding the parade route and seeing all that. It's just a great thing. It just warms my heart. I just love that we do this. And we had so much, we've got to salute our staff for all the work that goes into that too. They just really pour their heart and soul into that. Make it a great event. It's certainly a regional, if not and the rodeo being one of the top 5 in the nation, that's remarkable. That's really great.
Yep. Thank you. And I just echo those sentiments. Just proud of Ogden City, proud of those who helped make that happen. And it is a entire community lift. Just about every organization you can think of is involved to make that happen. And certainly the city, Monty and the Public Works and all those that put so many hours in preparing the rodeo grounds and everything. So thank you to all those for sure. We have on our agenda a closed session, a consideration of adjourning into a closed session. At this point in time, it doesn't look like we will be doing that, so we won't be adjourning unless there's a motion to adjourn into closed session. We would.
I can make a motion not to if you want.
I don't know that we necessarily need a motion not to. We're just let everyone know we had it noticed out, but we will not be doing that. And so with that, we will adjourn the meeting. Thank you, and we will see you all next week.
You want a motion to adjourn?
Maybe we should get a motion for that.
Second.
Motion to adjourn by Councilmember Heyer. I was so eager. Second by Councilmember Graff to adjourn. This is a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
What's that?
Did you want to ask for an opposing vote?
Well, we got everyone said aye, right?
I guess sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want to vote twice?
No.
All right.